Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and our Newcastle United series as we prepare to finish off our Champions League group stage with a match at home against Anderlecht. Now the group is in a very interesting position. If we have a quick look at how the group is shaping up, you can see we are level on points with Real Madrid with a much superior head-to-head and goal difference. So we will finish above Real Madrid so long as we win and they win, or even if we both lose. But there is an interesting question over the head-to-head between Real Madrid, Wolfsburg and Anderlecht and how that might play out. If we all finish on 9 points, which is possible at the moment, it'd be very interesting to see who actually goes through. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But a win today will see us take top spot in the group. We've also got games against Burnley at home in the Premier League and Everton away. And we'll have the Champions League knockout stage draw if we manage to get through. So plenty to look forward to. But I really just want to get some more wins under our belt, especially in the league where we've built up an 8-point lead at the top of the table and are absolutely running away with it. And I'd like to see us break that 100-point barrier this season, because I think it's become a question of how much we're going to win the league by rather than if we're going to win the league. So for this game against Anderlecht, we're playing with Pinamonti, Cutrone and Kane up front, with Bakayoko and Grujic in midfield. Masuaku back in at left wing back, Fernandez at right wing back, with Otamendi, Rugani and Holding in defence. And I'm just going to switch them around. Scouffé is in goal. Gedson with the throw-in, 15 minutes gone in this game. He picks up the ball again, great pass to Bakayoko. He could strike it, but instead he goes wide to Masuaku. Beats the defenders, puts it across. Gedson arriving, he gets 2 bites of the cherry, but he does finally get the ball over the line. And it's the 2 wing-backs teaming up to take the lead for us in this Champions League match. And that should really see us win our group. Masuaku with the throw-in, sends it forward to Pinamonti. Ball across to Grujic. Now out wide to Gedson. Sends it back across to Masuaku. Perfect first time ball to Pinamonti. He controls it, puts it in. Cutrone's there and he's managed to flick it in. The keeper has had an absolute shocker there. But Cutrone with a very good header at the near post does make it 2-0. Corner for Anderlecht put into the middle. Rugani heads it away. We've got a counter-attack on here now. Not what Anderlecht would want, but Kane has got the ball. He's been quiet so far, but he's running in with 4-5 players coming in support. Pinamonti's there, and Pinamonti makes it look so easy with a brilliant header to make it 3-0, and it really, really could be an absolute bloodbath. Well, Masuaku's just gone through the back of a defender. He's already on a yellow card. He loves to collect yellow cards. Rarely a game goes by that he doesn't get one. And we're now going to have to play this entire second half with just 10 men. And I think I'm going to go for a quite unusual 3-3-3 formation. And actually, I'm just going to leave Fernandez there because I think he's the most fit. But I'm also going to bring Keane on because Keane has not had a lot of game time recently. And it'd be good to see him get some goals. Scouffé puts the ball out wide to Otamendi. Definitely playing more as a sort of left back than a centre back at the minute, and Gedson has given the ball away there in a dangerous area. Rugani does a good job of cleaning up, and he has been an absolute rock for us since we signed him. That said, he's just given the ball away. Here's Comes with the ball, now Stanchu. Very difficult for the team to do a lot without those wingers on the pitch. They are so pivotal, and the ball comes across to Stanchu. Scouffé saves it, it's blocked again, but it comes to El Ganassi. Really, the team should have cleared that ball when it fell to El Ganassi, but it's now 3-1. And with just 2 goals in it and over half an hour to play, we might need to change his formation again. Unless Otamendi can score, it's off the bar, it's rolling around, and the keeper manages to pick it up. And there's also a free kick given against us. Oh no, it's given to us. We've got a penalty. Where's that come from? Harry Kane buries a penalty. I thought that was a free kick against us, but instead Harry Kane gets his 20th goal of the season. It's not even Christmas, and it's now 4-1. Stanchu puts the ball down the line for Hani. Having a lot of success on the wings, Anderlecht. Holding gets it away. Rugani should get there, but doesn't. And Badge with the shot puts it over the top. Otamendi's long ball over the top, and Keane has got straight onto it, in behind the defence, and Keane finishes it. That is the most Route 1 goal I have ever seen in my life. The defenders were nowhere near Keane, and he was just able to run in and get the goal that I wanted to see him get. It's now 5-1 as Anderlecht come forward. This new formation we're trying is an absolute goal fest. Here's Stanchu to Hani, Holding with the tackle of the century there. That was unbelievable. Now it's Kane. trying to counter-attack. Skips a tackle like it never happened. Just keeps on going here. Past another defender. Puts the ball in. It's cleared out. Gedson heads it back in again. Gedson once more. Now Bakayoko finds Moise Keane. Trying to cause problems. He dinks it across. Kane's there, but easy save for Parade. Late corner for Anderlecht. Put in by El Ganassi. Gedson heads it away. Grujic is going to get to that loose ball. Not sure he's got a lot of players running forward, but there's a run being made now. And Sanabria, who's come on for Kane, is clean through on goal. Good first touch, and he buries it as well. 6-1 with 6 different goal scorers. That's so impressive of the team. That's Keane, Sanabria, Kane, Cutrone, and I think Pinamonti, who have managed to get on the score sheet today, which shows the strength and depth of our strikers, and it could get worse for Anderlecht. A reminder that they're playing 10 men here. Sanabria just bringing the ball forward. Does lose possession. Bakayoko wins the header. Now Grujic. Out to Bakayoko again. Gedson out wide to Keane. Trying to come through the middle. Very congested. And now we've got Zahor trying to break, but Regani with a brilliant tackle. And Sanabria in on goal. Finds Cutrone. Now Keane. And he's blasted it over. A more cool head there would have just slotted it into the near post. But instead it remains 6-1. We've got a corner for Anderlecht. Lemos gets it away. Grujic can counter again. Ball out wide to Sanabria. Not a lot of support there, but he's got Grujic making a run. And he has picked up the ball, going between the 2 defenders. And it's just wide. Well, this has been an incredibly impressive group stage performance. But we have got El Ganassi coming in down the line. Scouffé with a good stop there. I'm surprised that Anderlecht haven't got more goals. But we've got Moise Keane in behind again here. Huge tackle by the Anderlecht defender. We have had a very, very good group stage. We've scored a lot of goals. That famous victory over Real Madrid a couple of episodes ago have highlighted how good this team can be. And we're going to see out this game against Anderlecht quite easily. But it's so impressive that we can have a high-scoring game like this with 6 different goal scorers. It shows we're not reliant on one person. Even though we've got Harry Kane in form, Cutrone's getting back into form. We just have so many good players. And that's why I think we really can win every competition we're in this season. But the full-time whistle going to go as soon as this ball gets cleared out. It's a good win, very impressive, and we move on to the knockout stage. And for those of you wondering, Real Madrid did beat Wolfsburg, so it is us at the top of the group, Real Madrid in second. Well, there are no changes to the team from that win over Anderlecht. As we take on Burnley at home, we should be winning this game quite comfortably. So the same 11 going out there again. I'm hoping for lots more goals from Pinamonti, Kane and Cutrone today. I'm really tempted to bring Keane back in the team after he scored in the last game, but I'm going to stick with these 3 for now, and maybe in the next match bring Keane in if somebody fails to score today. But it should be another easy win and open up, hopefully, an even bigger gap at the top of the league. Inside the first minute here, Holding launches the ball over the top. Kane trying to run between 2 defenders and has managed to get the ball as well. Harry Kane squares it and Pinamonti hits the post. Kane was so unselfish there. Easily could have scored himself, and Pinamonti has wasted the chance. Scouffé pushes the ball out wide to Gedson. Now Grujic over to Bakayoko. Good ball over the top, but it's cut out. Now Bakayoko again out wide to Masuaku. He puts a deep crossing. Kane arriving, and he's just put it over the top. But Kane is looking on fire today. It looks like it's just a matter of time before we get the breakthrough. Burnley offering nothing in attack at the moment. Holding though switches the ball here to Masuaku. If we can get a goal soon, I'll feel a lot more relaxed. Masuaku puts the deep crossing. Kane is there again, across to Cutrone unselfishly, and the ball just about trickles over the line. Kane, so unselfish as a striker. It's unbelievable how many assists he's got. I think he's got 20 goals and 15 assists now this season, and Cutrone gets another goal in his locker. But we do have that breakthrough, which is always a concern against a team that does park the bus like Burnley do. And it'll be interesting to see if they do try and come and attack us in the second half, because if they do, I think we'll probably get quite a big win. Deep free kick from Grujic goes in towards Pinamonti. It's cleared out, but Holding is getting there. He's missed the ball though, and Swift finds Da Silva. We've still got plenty of players back. Da Silva just gifts it to Otamendi there. Now Regani. Otamendi out wide to Holding. Not a lot of urgency in the play, but there it is now. Kane played in behind. He's got 2 at the back stick, looks for Cutrone, and it's over the bar. Just 2 minutes left and we've got a 1-goal lead as Burnley pump the ball forward. It would be a cruel, cruel fate if Burnley got a goal now because they've done nothing the entire game. It's just been a case of our strikers not being prolific. And here's Atsu down the line, putting a ball in, but Scuffe does, thankfully, just pluck the ball away. He's now rolling it out to Otamendi. Can we get our second goal? Rugani, still only playing with one striker, Burnley. They haven't changed their tactic the entire game, which makes me think, how are they going to get the goal here? But Assembalonga trying to be the man to do it, attacking down the right, skips the defender, puts the ball in, Rugani away again. Iorfa drills it in, and that's how they're going to get the goal. Rugani giving away a penalty. You just knew it was going to happen. Now what are we going to get here? It's Assembalonga stepping up from the penalty spot, and Scuffe saves it. For once, we haven't been FM'd. Can you believe it? 4 minutes of added time to go. But what a hero Scuffe is. I'm so glad I brought him back into the team. Danger not yet gone. Laranga finds Assembalonga. Good save from Scuffe again. Burnley decided the last 4 minutes of the time to turn it on. Our team is knackered. I've not made any substitutions because I'm lazy, and I think that could have implications for us. But also I wanted the team to keep their shape and not give in this late on. So it looks like we are going to get the win here as the ball is cleared out. Bakayoko with it, finds Grujic. Now Kane into Cutrone. His ball for Kane again. Puts it across. Oh, it's a really wayward ball there from Harry Kane, unlike him. And it is cleared out by Swift. Where is the whistle, ref? There's not like there's been too much going on in added time. Hendrick on the ball over the top, but Rugani does get there and Scuffe pushes it out to Holding. Don't understand what this delay is from the referee. And there is the full-time whistle. Right, we have at least managed to get the win. Not a complete performance in any way. It says a lot when your goalkeeper gets man of the match against Burnley. But we need to step up an awful, awful lot if we're going to beat Everton, who are third in the league, away from home. Well, our final game is at Goodison Park as we take on Everton. There's a few changes to the team. I've decided to bring Moise Keane in for Pinamonte, who didn't impress me in the last match. I've also given Modric a rare start. It'll be interesting to see if he can last the full game alongside Bakayoko. And then in defence, I've also brought in Smalling for Holding, just because the team is a little bit tired at this point and we've got a lot of games coming quite quickly. We did have the Champions League draw and we've been drawn with AS Monaco, so that's going to be a huge, huge tie for us to get through in the next round. But we've got a long time before that to focus on the Premier League and hopefully open up an even bigger gap, because if you look at the table, we're 8 points clear of Everton. If we win today, we can open up a gap at least of 9 points if United win their game in hand. But in the immediate term, it will open up a gap of 11 points. So that would be huge just before Christmas. So hopefully the team can get the win a lot more easily than they did against Burnley. I want some more goals. So if we don't get goals today, it would be a reason for concern. Keane on the attack from the left flank, puts a deep crossing, Kane arriving, and that is a clinical first time finish from Harry Kane on the volley into the bottom corner, and very early on we have got the lead against Everton. Masuaku throws the ball into Bakayoko, good ball inside, Modric is there, has lost it, somebody goes over in the box and we've got a penalty. It looked like a dive to me, but he threw himself in the air, and we do have the penalty for Harry Kane to take and maybe get his second of the day. Harry Kane steps up and does bury it in that bottom corner for 2-0. 22 goals now this season, and there are surely a lot more to come. Nearly half time as Scuffe launches the ball forward to Harry Kane. Definitely our go-to target man. Pickford clears the ball down the pitch. Good header forward, but nobody picking it up. Now it's Taylor inside to Garner. Coleman across to Sandro. Now Raul Jimenez comes into the box and Scuffe with a good stop. Modric with a free kick in the second half now. Ball across, Smalling's there, and there's the goal from Harry Kane. Smalling gets the assist, but Harry Kane with the hat-trick at Goodison Park that is going to sink second place Everton with over half the or around half the game still to play. Rugani pushes the ball out wide to Gedson. Down the line for Harry Kane, he's going to hold off the defender, dinks it in, Keane is there, but he's got it over the bar. Kane with the ball, out wide to Rugani on the volley, the centre-back nearly scoring an absolute screamer. Sigurdsson puts the ball in, cleared out, Cresswell with it, volleys it in, and Sandro from a yard out has hit the post when he really should have scored. Only 10 minutes left to go really as Cresswell puts the ball forward. Surely too late for Everton to launch a comeback at this point as Maguire gives the ball away to Masuaku. Now Moise Kean plays it across to Harry Kane. Could get a fourth goal here. Modric has done well today as well, playing from the start. Sandro puts it over the top though. Mina is through. The defender gave up on him, but Scouffé is really showing that he is our #1 keeper at the moment with several very good, very important saves. Here's Cutrone trying to launch a counter. Now Harry Kane holds up the ball back to Gedson. Cutrone, just off the back of his heel. And we've got Everton coming at us again with Sandro. Very end-to-end at this point because it's the only style of play that we know. And fortunately, Mina couldn't get his boot on the end of that. Sandro switches the flank out to Cresswell. Now Sigurdsson. Ball across to Sandro again. Out wide Cresswell once more. Good play here. Switching it side to side. It's cleared out well by Rugani. But here's Coleman. Back out to Cresswell once more. It does look like they're going to get a goal here. Mina doesn't get his head to it. Sigurdsson down to Garner. And he's just drilled it wide. Well, there's a full-time whistle. A good 3-0 win away from home against the second-place team in the Premier League. Harry Kane again showing why he is the best striker in the league, without doubt at this point. And he is only being complemented by the players around him. There's our 11-point lead in the league. 15 wins, 1 defeat, 40 goal difference, which is twice as high as the next team, Manchester United. We can be very, very happy with that. Harry Kane, obviously worth a mention. 27 years old now, but still playing at the peak of his game. And he's got 13 league goals in 16 games with 9 assists as well. Overall, 23 goals in 24 games and 14 assists on top of it is absolutely unreal. And he should win the Golden Ball, really. If not this season, then definitely next season. So do drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this episode and our march at the top of the league. We've got Chelsea at home next episode with Watford as well, and Norwich away, so those will be big games. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, but until next time, see ya.